Hello everyone, my name is Dmitry and today I would like to tell you just a little bit about the Velvet Revolution in Poland. Earlier on the channel there was already a video about its accession to the European Union, but in this video for general development I will tell you how Poland got rid of communism and became democratic. Back in the 1970s, the first major protest of workers against the government's economic policy took place in Poland. A mass trade union Solidarity was created. At the turn of the 1970s and 1980s, a political crisis broke out. Attempts to get out of it led to the introduction of martial law in the country in December 1981. Solidarity was outlawed. Its leader Lech Walesa, an electrician at the Gdańsk shipyard, was briefly arrested, and the rest of the movement's leadership members went underground. By 1988, the authorities realized that it was possible to overcome the national crisis only with the help of the opposition, and in February 1989, roundtable meetings were held with the participation of representatives of the ruling political circles and opposition forces, including Solidarity. Prospects for political reforms were discussed at these meetings. The agreements reached became possible on the basis of recognition of the principles of parliamentary democracy and civil society, which created the basis for democratic transformations. At the June 1989 elections to the Senate of the Polish Sejm, the Polish United Workers' Party suffered a crushing defeat. Solidarity won 99 seats out of the 100. In September of the same year, the first non-communist government of Tadeusz Mazowiecki, an active figure of Solidarity, came to power. The implementation of the so-called shock therapy has begun, a sharp transition to a market economy. In December 1990, the presidential election was easily won by Lech Walesa. Shock therapy, inflation, unemployment and decline in living standards led to the fact that in the early 1990s, Poles became disillusioned with the democratic government, and only half of the voters came to the 1991 elections, and even those elected representatives of 12 parties to the Sejm, none of which gained more than 12%. Soon, however, the collapse in production was stopped, and in 1993 the Polish economy emerged from the crisis.